You ain't gonna want, you don't want a little onion?
Just a little.
Well, hello, Coffee Time friends. How y'all doing? It's coffee time. It's supper time. It's Thursday night, which is Friday Eve. That holds a special place in some people's heart. If Friday is your weekend begin day, then it's almost time. So we're having that leftover fried chicken that we had. Right here it is. And don't it look good? It ain't going to be heated. It's just going to be served right here. And this has been out of the fridge for about 10 minutes. And we're going to do wraps. That's it. Wraps. So come over here to this cutting board and see what I'm up to. I'm going to put the rest of that purple in because I started out real thin because Mama likes it real thin and something happened. So I've got to work on this onion.
It got thicker as you went through.
It does something, Mama, and it ain't me. I can't cut that bad, surely. I mean, people watch this show just to watch me cut up stuff.
Oh, they do.
I know they do because they always comment on my cutting.
How nice it is.
I don't go that far. Some people say other things.
Your cutting skills need help.
They don't like the knife I use. Now I'll get some comments. Not don't like that little knife. But if they ever got one from Tupperware, they'd be going, "Oh, that's."
I like that little knife.
It is a good little knife, ain't it, Mama?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just talking. Y'all know I cut. I can cut. That one time I cut my thumb.
Oh, that was
that man.
one. You didn't wear your gloves.
I didn't even have gloves. That's what caused me to buy them gloves.
Oh,
But I wasn't using the garden. I was just about getting ready to tell them, be sure and use the
It ain't fun though, is it?
No, not when you're trying to regrow a thumb.
It took you a while to get it all
It's
back.
all perfect now. You can't even tell it was ever in that shape, Mama.
I know it.
Now, Mama, we ain't eating the same tonight, so you're going to eat. Tell me what you're wanting just once more time.
I'm just going to eat.
You want a chicken taco kind of thing, right?
What are you eating? I thought you was eating chicken.
I'm eating a wrap.
Okay.
I'm going to wrap it up in a big old tortilla.
I want one of those little ones in there.
You want it wrapped? I mean, I'll try. Mama's challenging me. This is a throwdown. This is a challenge tonight on Thursday night. Mama's challenging me to make a wrap of a little bitty wrap.
No, these ain't the little bitty.
Well,
Semi-little.
we're going to see what I can do for you. You think I can do it? Have you got confidence in me, Mama?
I know you can.
Oh, she throw down big now, folks. She's like, give me the confidence speech.
I know you can do it.
Oh, let me smell this.
Does it smell
Smells
like
good.
a tomato?
Smells good, Mom. But you don't like them in pieces. I'm cutting them off just for you.
I know.
Now I just chop them up in there.
That's the way I was taught to fix a tomato, is to cut both.
I knew a person who choked on that stem part. Nearly took her out. This one's got some sprouts in it.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Too late, too long slaying there.
Mm-hmm. And there's some good ones. Let's just take them out. You can go start your little family somewhere. Now, you can start a little family with these. You can take these out in a flower pot, and you'll have tomato plants. I'm going to lay them over here. Mama might do that with these little seedlings.
Lord.
You'll have some sprouts come up, but I'd go ahead and put them outside.
I've sowed them peppers twice tonight, never had none to come up.
There's our mixins and fixins. Now I'm going to put that right over here. Put my coffee right over here. Alright, Mom, I'll use my plate, and I'm going to do yours first, because you challenged. This is a brand new pack, too.
Oh, that's why it was so good and soft.
That's the reason it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is a
Tomato.
extreme, and this one is the tomato basil low carb, and this is we get these from Food City. All right, Mama, I'm gonna grab out a chicken tender here. Now I like to start right in the middle.
Can you cut mine? Because I can't chew that off. Got that off.
What now?
The chicken tender.
Cut it up first.
Cut it up in little pieces.
Why sure, Mama.
I appreciate that.
This reason I can't take her out. She drives the workers crazy.
I'm too much trouble, ain't
Yeah, and the waiters and stuff, they're like, "Oh, can't you get your mama out of here?" And I'm like, "I can't do it with her."
I? Like a little kid.
Is your salsa hot? Is it mild? Could you bring me a little sample? Could you put that gravy on the side? Could you cut up my chicken? And they're like, "Problem at table 4." They said, "Oh, it's that big guy." No, it's that little sweet woman. You wouldn't think it'd be her. Now, Mama, I don't know about eating that. It may be hard.
I'll eat
But
with
now, how much onion you want?
Just a little tiny speck or two. Get it some
A
flavor.
speck. And I'm going to try to find a thin speck. See that right there? I'm going to try that one. I'm just going to put a little bit through there. How's that sound?
That sounds good. So I won't get.
And you won't have to even chew it. She don't even want to chew it.
That's what I don't want to have to do. I'm taller. I don't.
Chew it up for her.
I don't have to chew it.
And you all say, "He's so spoiled." Yeah, you seeing right here who's spoiled. Now, Mama, what about you? Lettuce.
No lettuce.
No lettuce, she said. And I'm going to chew your tomato too.
You're doing better. You're learning.
I reckon. Yeah, no. I don't want you to have to waste all that energy. So chew it.
I told you I was tired. I didn't want to have to chew and do all that.
Mama's been out working in Tupperware today. Ooh-wee. Mama, you busy, ain't you?
Yeah.
Mama, there's spinach in there. You want spinach?
No, I better not.
Okay. Anything else you want on yours?
A little salt on my tomato.
All right. I can do that right here. You want any dressing or salad dressing? Some jukes? Or some mustard or yellow mustard?
I don't know what I want.
You got honey mustard in there.
Yeah, I'll leave it.
Oh, she's going for the big stuff, folks. Now, we had these chicken tenders the other night, and they were good and hot, and they were
I had
delicious.
some for lunch.
And, but I don't want chicken reheated. Oh, that little. But this is going to be a tasty little wrap. We got coleslaw left in there. And what else is left in there, Mama?
There's potatoes, green beans.
You want any of that with your wrap?
No, I don't. And I got honey mustard.
Is it still good?
Taste
Oh, it smells good. And I'm just going to drizzle it all over that for her.
I'm wanting some tea. Are you wanting tea or you're
I had tea, but I could take a refill.
okay? I made us some decaffeinated.
Y'all, since releasing a new tea Saturday, and they're going to send me some to try, but I don't know if it'll get here before Saturday. But the new flavor is watermelon. Now, Mama Sue, I seen her the other day, she said it was good. Mama Sue's favorite one is peach, she said. And she said this one was second to peach. So I think they're going to have it.
You want yours poured in your glass?
Yeah, my big old orange UT Bone orange glass. So that'll be Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Central
Oh,
time.
that's kind of heavy.
9 a.m. Central, I believe. But anyway, that's what they're having. So I'm excited. And he told me they said yours should be there so you can taste it. So I'm excited. Now I fold over one side of this. Mom, you want anything else in this?
No, thank you.
I fold over one side before I start rolling. And that locks everything in. And then I take this side and I pull it like that right there. And then I take my knife and push my stuff like this now. Once I get that tucked in with my knife, then I roll it right on over. And I pop that little piece of chicken right back down in there.
Somebody filled their fries too full.
And that is a chicken wrap. John style.
You don't want these little ones, do you?
No, ma'am. I'm going to use a full-grown one.
A full-grown one.
Y'all blame me? I may use some of your honey mustard, though. So I'm going to use this regular. These are high-fiber, Cardinal Extreme Wellness. I love it. I substitute them for bread all the time.
Did you want the Spanish sugar?
No. They are perfect for eggs in the morning. They're perfect for all kinds of things. So this is just what we're going to do. So I'm going to put my piece of chicken right there in the center. Mama, I'm going to give mine a cut or two just to spread it out.
Yeah, you see, you're copying off on me.
I know. Monkey see, monkey do. I'm not going to cut mine up as much as Mama's, but I'm going to cut it a little bit. Then I'm going to put me some of this beautiful iceberg lettuce right there. Some purple onions right there.
You're
And-
going to eat pinto beans tonight.
No, I ate those at lunchtime. I'm putting a little bit of Dijon mustard
It
on
don't
there.
want to come out for you, does it?
You noticed.
And it's full.
Well, it's not full, Mama.
Oh, it just stuck up there.
It just stuck up there. And I'm going to put some of my favorite condiment here. A little bit of Duke's mayo. And I'm just going to spread it right down the sides here. Just like that. What do you think of that, Mom?
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to, you want some more tomato on yours? Mama, you'll have to have another one. That one's so slick.
No, I won't make all this. Amazing.
Now I'm going to put salt. And I'm going to grind up some good old black pepper. I love black pepper.
I believe they can tell it's getting black.
And I'll even put a little of this to get into the nooks and the crannies. Now, let's stop right here. You can put banana peppers. You can put hot jalapenos. There's just tons of things you can put on there. But let's see if I can even get this one wrapped up because it got some veggies. Y'all seen the chicken wasn't that much. It's all them beautiful veggies. Into the sleeping bag you go. This little knife trick right here. I stole this from watching people do this in like at Subway. I always see them doing this. And I'm thinking,
That's how they do.
they're tightening that up with that knife so it'll wrap better. Tomato, don't embarrass me in front of my friends. You know I'm trying to put on the dog here and make them think, boy, he can wrap that. There.
Yours is the big daddy compared to my little.
Well, now, Mama, I can put little George up with some veggies.
No.
There we have it.
Look at the difference.
Chicken wrap. You chose, Mama. Now, to be honest with you, I planned on doing coleslaw and some stuff with these. And I thought, well, that'd be good. But now, in theory, I just don't want it. I just want this wrap. Let's bless it, Mama. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for providing this food. We thank you for nourishing our bodies with it, dear Lord. And Lord, we thank you so much that we're able to join here together tonight and partake of this. And Lord, we just pray for all the prayer requests that are out there, all the needs of spoken and unspoken, dear Lord. Watch over our nation, watch over our world, dear Lord, and just guide every footstep and every word we say in your name we pray. Amen. All right, Mama.
Oh.
You got a little honey mustard right here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I need a fork, but we're going to.
I'll have it just in case.
Yeah, we have it just in case. So let's see if we can eat this without making you know, a mess.
I got the first bite out. I don't want to say nothing about the rest of it.
That is so good.
Mm-hmm.
How about yours?
That's good.
Chicken wraps. It makes a good
Can you taste the chicken with all that on it?
yeah, it was just lettuce and tomato.
Onion, mustard, mayonnaise.
Yeah, it's like a big old sandwich. So what are y'all having? And what do you do with your leftover fried chicken? John and Mama, that looks delicious. Well, thank you, Joseph. Yummy. Gloria Drummond says, don't need a fork. Just dive in. That's right, Gloria. I don't need a fork tonight, do I? Oh, John and Mama, dinner looks good. I'm on my way to your house. Patty, where you at? Come right on. We've got another chicken tender left.
Fix your line up.
That y'all's tea is so good. Now, when you order y'all's, you can use coupon code or whatever it says out there, JOHN, all capital letters, and they'll give you 10% off everything you order, even if it's a cutting board or a t-shirt, coffee, tea, spices. And those that ranch seasoning on here still tastes good in that chicken bread. I just like it cold the way it is. Me too, Kathy. I don't like it heated up. It gives it a weird taste. I put leftover chicken in a sandwich, yeah. Looks good. From Tim in Virginia. Hey, Tim in Virginia. Cannot hear. Tried several videos and they are all the same. Let me see if I get this in there good. I don't know. Are any of y'all having trouble hearing us? Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Oh, that would be good in wrap too. Yeah, I've had that. I do eggs, scrambled egg, bacon, tomato, lettuce in a wrap. Oh.
You put ham or sausage or anything?
Ham. Ham and sausage, eggs, anything in it that you can put on a breakfast plate. You can also put in a wrap. And it's delicious. If I'd used spinach or something, it'd been prettier. But that iceberg tastes great too.
I'm more thirstier than anything after I'm working. That tea's hitting the spot.
That tea's in the spot, but you know what that probably means, Mama?
I didn't drink enough water.
Bingo.
I know what was
And you're
wrong.
dehydrated. I can test to see if you're dehydrated.
No, just leave me alone. Don't test me.
Put your hand up here.
No.
Let me see that hand.
Oh,
Now, when you take somebody's hand
it's an old looking hand. You don't want to put it on.
and you pinch their knuckles like this, and they stay like that ridge, what you're trying to hide it, that means you dehydrated.
I was after a while at working.
But if it goes down, like mine does, when you pinch it up like this, and it goes down,
My hand's
I'm
just
hydrated because I drink lots of water
my hand's just old and got a lot of skin on it.
and no water.
The reason it stays up there like
No water. Like I could probably blow on it and half of it blow away.
Oh, it wouldn't.
Like dust, because it's water. There ain't no water in that hand.
I'm gonna
When's the last time you drank water?
Oh,
Let me see. I can look on the counter and see the last time she went to the doctor. Usually the day before she goes to the doctor, she drinks her some water. I'm gonna get my Tupperware pitcher back out, fill it full of water, and just set it in there, and it looks so good. And it makes everybody want water. And Mama does drink more water when it's in there.
Yeah, I do that.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it out. I'm gonna get it out, and I'm gonna fill it up and put it in there. We gotta get you hydrated, Mama. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to tell you, tea acts more like a dehydrant.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna talk about that though, are we?
No, we're not. It's good. Have relax.
Tea and coffee both. Is your right filling you up?
Oh, yeah.
You got another tender over here. You make you another one?
No. You think I could eat this and another one? I don't think so.
I think I can eat all mine.
You probably could eat another one.
No. Nope, this is it.
Well, I couldn't eat two.
Mm-hmm.
Just good the way it is.
Now when we have chicken, I'll be looking forward to the wrap.
You'll say, fry extra piece or two.
No, I don't think so.
Hey, I ate some for lunch the other day. I ate a piece for breakfast, and then I ate a piece for lunch.
I ain't ate none since we had the other night.
I'm the pig.
But we had plenty. And we got another one left, so you can have that for breakfast tomorrow.
See, I had a biscuit left, and I took it and heated the biscuit, but I didn't heat my chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Got my biscuit hot,
Mm-hmm.
and I set my chicken out for a few minutes so it warm up a little bit. Put that chicken on there, and it was good on that biscuit. And
Here's you another one.
I ate it for breakfast.
Here's you another one. That smells like a point. It says, I used your code last time I ordered. Thank you, Betty. Now, what did I get out of that code? You may think, what does he get out of that code? Well, every month or so, Darian says, your people ordered this many using your code. So it's just a number thing. And it's just fun to see how many we reach. But now, some of y'all watch different creators who have codes themselves. And that's fine too. Use anybody's codes you want to use. We ain't in no competition. Mm-mm. The creators, we even have a group, a private group where we can talk to each other. Many of them are on there. But some of your favorite ones, I'm sure that you watch, I'm friends with and just think the world of them. And there's no competition whatsoever. In fact, if we all lived closer, we'd probably get together just every little bit and have us a big old cooking party. And that would be so much fun. Me and Kimmy talk a lot. I said, Kimmy, what's this new thing they come out with? Kimmy, what's this mean? And she's like, she either knows or she says, let me find out. We've got Kimmy's cookbook, and me and her's been working on a little thing where we can see if she can join us on the video. And we'd like to try that sometime. Kimmy, you working on that? But Mom Sue helped me with my first cookbook for the church, and we're working on the second one, trying to get it together. It takes a while. I mean, a cookbook is a meaningful thing. It's not, I mean, anybody can grab up some recipes. I mean, if you just want a cookbook, well, you can just go buy you one. Or you got the internet with endless amount of recipes. But this cookbook, we want it to be Mama's cookbook. Now, the church cookbook, Mama had 6 or 7 recipes in. This one, I want this to be I'm trying to let me put her on the cover. I said, Mama, I so want this to be your cookbook.
No.
And she says, no. I said, well,
We're a team.
We are a team.
You don't break up teams.
I know, Mama, but everything I do know is just secondhand leftover information you give me.
Well,
you and Granny.
And you cook stuff that I don't know about, Fizz.
A little bit, but my goal is just to have my mama's name on a cookbook and it be published. And I just think that would mean the world to me because her cooking, the kitchen is the heart of the home. You know, this is where when I was a kid, we would gather around the table. We didn't eat at the island then. We ate at the kitchen table. We'd gather around the kitchen table and Mommy or Daddy one would say, how's school? What happened today? And I'd start talking and I'd tell them. And we'd discuss that. And then one of them would talk about work or Dad would talk about something he's seen that day out. Because he was Dad was a technician for Coca-Cola. He worked on Coke machines and Coke fountain drinks in restaurants, and then he would go in and repair them. And he'd have to drive sometime miles and miles to the next place, and he'd say, "I saw elk today" or something. That would be the conversation. It was just nothing earth-shattering, just good conversation.
Oh yeah.
And it was just living. And when I did homework, normally, not every time, I had a desk in my room, but 9 times out of 10, I'd end up at the kitchen table with my homework while Mama cooked. And y'all know how loud she is. And I can still hear those sounds, certain sounds. Like the other night when she dropped the bottom off the grease. I've heard that sound my whole life. I know the sound on Saturday mornings, because that was normally when it would happen, of 2 cast iron skillets being clanged around, trying to get them out at the bottom of the stove so she can make biscuits in one and gravy in another. I love those sounds. I wish I could have a book with sounds so I could incorporate those sounds so you could hear those sounds. Sounds like that take you back when you get older. Sounds like that reminiscent takes you back. And all that good stuff. You want to capture all that. But the heart of the kitchen, the heart of the home is often the kitchen. And that's where all the activity's going on. I mean, where do you spend most of your time? We sleep in our bedrooms, but we're usually asleep. We sit in the living room and watch TV, but we're so preoccupied we don't sit and talk a lot. Now, Mama and I do, because we're just strange. Sunday, I could get Netflix to work in the room we were in. And y'all have trouble with that? Or is it just me? So, Mama said, we don't need it anyway. We turned it off and we sat there and just chatted. And talked about how the trees were looking outside. And
how the storm was coming up.
And how the storm was coming up. And we had a cloud burst. And how water was everywhere and how it got all in the garage. Mom, we opened the doors and it dried up. It wasn't a major disaster or nothing. But our driveway comes down into our house, as y'all know, and it rained so hard the gutter couldn't move it all out.
The drain thing.
Well, it's driveway gutter, whatever you'll call it, down in there. And so a little bit of water got in there. Wasn't too bad. Didn't ruin nothing. But we was talking about, here we get that water to deal with out there. But we got it dried up. But just normal, everyday stuff, huh, Mama?
Life, as I said.
Mama, you quit eating.
I know it.
You don't like it?
Yeah, it's good. I just got full of it.
You didn't get full on 2 bites of a wrap that wasn't
I
as
ate
big.
3 or 4 bites of that.
It wasn't as big as a slice of cucumber. Ooh, cucumber would have been good on these, wouldn't it?
There was one in there, I think.
I don't
Or
want
did you
that.
cut it up for the salad?
I had one, and then I had a part of one, and it got watery, and I toasted it.
Oh. So it's time to get cucumbers.
English cucumbers. But now, Mama's cucumbers were good. That's another thing I remember as a child. Every day in the summer, we had sliced tomatoes, green onions, and cucumbers in a bowl of water on the separate table.
Ice water and
Ice water
with salt.
with salt on the table every night. Now, what was happening? Did you have that? Let's see. I froze y'all up. Did y'all have cucumbers?
I don't know how you're reading that.
I'm trying.
I can't see it.
Oh, yes, Kathy said, yeah. My daddy thought you had to have sliced onion with about everything. And we always had green onion.
Mm.
And I always thought it was so adult, they'd sit around and eat them green onions, you know. And they'd pick that big old green onion up. And I always think, I'm going to do that too. I'd take that bite of that onion, I'd spit it out. I so wanted to be big enough to eat green onions. Now I am big enough and I do like them. So kids, if you're sitting around watching your parents eat green onions and you're thinking, someday I'm going to be old enough to eat, you will be. You were raised in a wonderful home. Donna, I was so blessed. Yes, we did every night, wanted to see it. I can find a meal in the woods too. Elizabeth, that's good, because someday we may have to find us a meal in the woods. In vinegar, Lois, Mama would put vinegar and cucumbers sometimes in the refrigerator in spears and make what you call them refrigerator pickles.
Yeah, but you just eat them in a day or so. You didn't keep them.
That's when she put them in vinegar. But on the table in cold ice water was sliced cucumbers every night in the summer. Good evening, John and Mama from Buffalo, New York. Happy Mother's Day, Mama.
Well, thank you. Happy Mother's Day
We
to
had
everybody
brisket,
out
mixed
there.
veggies, and applesauce. Oh, that sounds good, Patty. Yep, cucumbers and onions and vinegar and salt and water. Yep,
It's good.
it's delicious. We make a simple little salad, and it's just Duke's mayonnaise, onions, and cucumbers stirred up in a bowl, and a little bit of vinegar.
Don't we put pepper or sugar? Or
You put pepper. We put black pepper in it.
I know we put something in it.
Cucumbers, onion, pepper, and vinegar. Yeah, that sounds good. We did that too. It's just those old memories like that, isn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
Mama, did you not like that?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, you sure ain't eating it.
Well, I kind of ate late, but I told you I drank tea. I was just thirsty from out there working. Good stuff.
It's a
There's
good wrap.
Nat, I believe, in here. I see something.
I am not emotionally ready.
For gnats. We had them last year, or year before last, whenever it was.
Till Christmas.
It's awful, wasn't it, honey?
I put out more of them little apples. You know the ones.
Gnat
So-
apples.
Yeah, them little red apples. I put every kind of concoction in them that people told me. I used the stuff they sent. I made up my own apple cider vinegar, and we caught tons of them. But they were double reinforced.
You dared me to bring another cantaloupe in.
Every time we brought cantaloupe, 10,000 gnats appeared. I would wash them cantaloupes in vinegar. I even washed them in Dawn dish liquid. I would cut them as soon as she brought them in. Put them in the refrigerator.
And we still got gnats.
And the next day, 10,000 gnats would be on the fruit bowl. And I'd say, how did you know we had what? Cantaloupe. I'm not ready.
Ooh, I'd love to have a good
Oh,
cantaloupe.
Mama, eat it at the neighbors. I love cantaloupe too, but that's the only thing we could really. I mean, we'd get just about done with gnats. I don't even talk about them drains. We had the cleanest drains this side of the Mississippi. They were bleached, they were scrubbed, they were even vinegared and baking soda'd. I was cleaning drains and carrying on every day. But everybody seemed to have trouble with gnats last year. Let's talk about some other little thing. Cicadas. Have you seen any yet? We're supposed to get a double batch in May.
In May.
This
I
here
thought it
month.
was later off in the
This
year.
here month, Mama. We're supposed to get a double batch sometime soon.
I thought we had a break in between them through there. We weren't going to get them till later. They're sneaking in here.
That helps you sleep at night, Mama. But they're a-coming. Double batch of cicadas. They hatch out every 7 years, I think it is. And this time we're getting a double whammy somehow or another.
Now, how do they know that?
I guess they've been around long enough to write it down. I don't know, Mama.
Remember up there at your mama's, you couldn't sit on the
You
porch?
could, 1 year. It must have been a year like this. It was in the 80s. 80 something, 90, right in that little place. Probably 88. We would sit out and talk to Mama, and Mama made stuffed animals. Beautiful stuffed animals. And she'd be working on them, and she sewed them by hand. We'd sit on the porch in the evening, and she'd be out there sewing, and we'd sit and talk to her. And one night, there was just them cicadas were so loud, you couldn't talk. We went back in the house. Next night, they was that way. And it went on for a couple of weeks that you just couldn't hear enough to even talk. That was so loud. And I'm thinking that's this year. I was young then, I don't even register. But I hate the sound of them. I call them the alarm clock bug. It sounds like an alarm clock you can't get to shut off. And and they always come out here. We always have a few of them. I don't know about that 7-year business. Some of them are early risers, because we always have a few. And you hear that, you know the one. You know the bug I'm making fun of right now. Trying to get that little critter right there was the one, I called it the school bug. Because when I'd hear it, I knew in a week or two I had to go to school.
They usually come out in
July and August.
July and August, then whatever you're talking.
We'd be out playing hide and seek and living our best lives. And we'd hear that, that's the school bug. And everybody would freeze and say, yep, when do we have to go back to school? We knew it wasn't long.
Yeah, it had to be.
We knew it wasn't long. Kids, they come with all kinds of stuff. This is live. Yeah, we're live right now. It's 7:27 Eastern Time. Somebody asked, are we live? Can you please repeat the glaze recipe?
The what recipe?
I don't know. Glaze. Did we have a glaze?
Not tonight. We didn't have a glaze.
Did we have a glaze recently? We always have a few too in Georgia. Isn't that funny? Yeah, we have them too. Yes. Oh, somebody's giving us some information here. Thank you so much, Ivy. Yes, a double badge, and they are so noisy. My daughter owns 10 acres of land, and the cicadas a few years back. Oh my, I guess that's gonna say goodness. There's some there at Seymour, but it won't let me see more during a live. I love, love, love those bugs. Oh, Cindy, my grandmother called them jar bugs. I've heard jar bugs, but I didn't know that was them. My mama used to talk about jar bugs. Now we used to play with June bugs with tie string on their leg. I'm sure that wasn't the most pleasant thing for the June bug, but it was just a piece of white thread usually that my mom would give us, and it would fly. And that string, you could hold on to it, and it would fly, and then we'd take it loose and let it go. Those were June bugs. Hey, John and Mama, watching from Somerset, Kentucky, and enjoying you both. Beverly, you're close. We like to come to Somerset. We used to go to Somerset all the time to the stock market. I'm in Cadiz. Tons and are you got them, Kim? Ooh.
She done got them.
Done got them. I ain't heard them here yet. We had onions and cucumbers in a bowl of water and vinegar. Carla, isn't that a great memory? Do you do it now? These sound like Cummins spaceship. Joey, really? So they ain't going. I really don't want to have to fool with them. I think they're going to be here a month. Hi, y'all, from Tacoma, West Washington. Hey, Leanne, how are you? 4:27 here in Idaho. Is it really?
That's 3 hours difference, ain't it?
We 3 hours different. Well, that's probably right, because even Tennessee has a time split. We have Central Time, and it's an hour.
After us.
So it's just 6:30 on one end of Tennessee. The other night on pork chops. Michelle, we did have a glaze. Whoever is asking for the glaze, if you're talking about the maple glaze for the pork chops, it'll be on a recipe. Nola will post it. I don't have it. I've almost put it back out there in the big cookbook. But it's basically, let's see if I can remember any of it. It was 2 tablespoons of butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. But I think next time I'm going to use less flour because it got thicker. And I told Mom, I said, maybe even like a little bit of flour.
The reason was it, no, was that the one I had to drop the oil in?
That was the night before
Oh,
that.
that's a different night.
Yeah. 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour is what it called for. And I put 1/4 of a cup of maple syrup in it, pancake syrup. Some of y'all said, why use artificial? Because it tastes
the
better.
real one, didn't you?
No, I didn't use the real one. I had the pancake syrup already out, and I thought about it. But you can get real maple syrup, or you can get just pancake syrup. I put 1/4 of a cup of pancake syrup or 1/2 a cup. And I can't remember all of it.
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar was 1/2 a cup. And some apple cider vinegar. And that was basically it. But anyhow, you can get the recipe on J&M's recipe, which J&M is John and Mama. Nola operates that page. There's all recipes on it. But it'll be on there. Or Nola might even post it on here. So it's out there. But it's good. Or you can just go back and watch the video. I read it a couple of times on the video. It's good. 54 degrees in Pittsburgh. 77 here at 7:30. It's warm. It's been a warm day. I had a glaze on the pork chops, Karen. I sure did. I remember that now. I was thinking I did a glaze, but I thought it wasn't yesterday. I don't
You
know.
know, the only glaze I could think of was the lemon glaze for lemon cake.
That's a good glaze.
You know me, I was on the sweet.
The maple glazed pork chops are good. And I also do a balsamic pork chop. It's really good. I've not fixed it in a while, and it has a balsamic glaze on it. It's
I like
delicious.
the maple glaze.
I had that for you the other night because I remember I said something about balsamic, and you said that was Sunday. That was Sunday when we did that.
It was.
Yep. All right, Mama. Anything you want to add?
I hope that's a truck I'm hearing and not thunder.
That's a truck. We're through with thunder. It's sunshiny. There might be a truck out in your yard, but you better say goodbye.
Helicopter.
No, it's a truck. You better say goodbye before you get company.
You think I got company out here? Is that
That's what I said. I hear a truck or something. You better say goodbye, Mama.
Good
before you
night,
get company.
Mama. Or good night, Mama. God bless you.
She's not wanting to commit to staying up much longer because it's 7:30. So we're going to let y'all go. Thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and following and sharing. Our page is growing steadily. Just steadily clicking along. And that's because of y'all. Not because of us. It's because of y'all. Because when y'all do the hearts and the things over here, Facebook senses that. And when you share, Facebook senses that. And they say, let's push John and Mama out to other people. And then we get more people. So we appreciate all y'all do. And it's a blessing. Yeah. It really is. So I'm going to clean up this mess and wash these dishes. It ain't much.
And it'll be time to relax, to calm down, so you can go to bed and sleep.
Yeah, I might read a book. I might just go out on the back porch and just put that puppy right up on that swing and just hold her real tight.
I didn't tell you, I put the big turtle out on the front porch when I was sweeping the other evening. I put it up on the bench.
Morty,
the big turtle. And she didn't like it up there. She stood there and barked at it.
Oh. Morty was one of those mama calls. So I was at home minding my own business. This has been years ago. And she calls me. It was on a Saturday, and her and Daddy was out running around. And this is the conversation. I said, hello? And she said, hey, you want a big old turtle? I said, well, Mama, I need a little more information. Oh, it's a big old turtle. A small kid could ride on it. And I said, Mom, what kind of turtle is it? First of all, we ain't got no space for no turtle. Oh, it's one of them concrete-like ones. Oh. And she said, didn't you want one? And I had said something about they were cute. I love turtles. Anytime we go to anywhere, I usually get a souvenir turtle.
I know it.
And so Mom was like, here, I'll bring it home. She said it had been high, like $60, $70. They'd marked it down. Now they've marked it down again.
I got it for like 25 or something.
She got it for like $20.
25 or something like
That's what, yeah, Mama, bring that turtle home.
that.
So he's something you put out in the flower beds. And y'all probably seen him, I don't know. We named him Morty. Morty's been here for years. And he's a good old turtle, and he watches, and he sits right out there and minds his business. And we just love Morty. And
Well, Abby didn't like
Abby's
it.
not crazy about it, because he's big as she is. And
After I come in here, I left it sitting up there. And I kept hearing her bark and going on. I went back out there, and she's sitting there looking right at it and barking.
Well, we all know she's a little afraid of snakes.
A lot.
So I guess Morty's head sticking out over the edge of that
It wasn't
swing.
afraid bark like the snake. She was just,
Territorial.
yeah. What are you doing here?
She's a perfect little pup. All right, Mama. You said good night.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I done said good.
And you said good night, and we've done 2 Southern goodbyes. So this is going to be the final one. Y'all have a blessed night. Lord willing, we'll be back tomorrow. And who knows, we might cook again. And we hope to see each and every one of you over here. Y'all have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.